pomp and circumstance you can stand, folks. Look who's back at it, causing all that static. It's the old Fanatic. How's everyone doing? Beautiful day, Tuesday, April 16th, the day after tax day. Did you get your things all in order? Your fares in order? They give you an extension. They never go after the guys that are really the crooks, so don't worry about it. Oh, well, a lot of things happen. A lot of emails and text messages on the Fanatic hotline. Yes, I know I forgot to mention Perry Mason from Osmosis from Ozzy Osbourne. I like the song. Other people like it more than I do, but it's a good song. And Desire from No More Tears is another good song that people have, rattled the Fanatic, tried to rattle the Fanatic's cage. I mean, good songs, no doubt. Oh, another thing crossing the Fanatic's mind. Yes, it's a fact. OJ did it. Sorry, folks. Sorry, OJ lovers. Good riddance, OJ. I see. This might come to a shock to some of you out there, but the Golden Bachelor and his new bride are divorced. You're surprised? You throw somebody together in however many months, 3 months, 4 months, then they get married right away. They're married for 3, 4 months. The funny part about it was they weren't even living together. One was living in New Jersey, one was living in Indiana, I believe. Tried to find a house. I mean, come on, man. Like I said about the guy, if the guy really was never married, there's something wrong with him. Because, I mean, he's an old guy, but he ain't bad looking, and he's got the scratchola. I mean, that show is for fools. That's probably a big put on. I mean, and that lady, man. I mean, I know she's 70, but God almighty. Man. I see. You know what? I'm going to leave the old bag alone. I mean, I know people enjoyed it, but that's not my cup of tea. That's a waste of time. Just like Survivor, how many times can you see the people finagling and backstabbing? And I mean, come on. You can't find nothing better to watch than that. A movie, or sports, or weather, or go outside and paint something and watch the paint dry. I mean, come on. Big sports weekend past the Masters. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I mean, I find golf boring. I mean, again, to each his own. I mean, you would think, hey, Fanatic, the people, hey, Fanatic that know me, hey, Fanatic, you're not a big, huge guy. Doesn't matter. Physicality. At a young grade school, high school age, pretty good athlete, and never quit. Losing wasn't an option, folks. Speaking of that, was planning on going to see a little high school softball game, and I got some knowledge because my one daughter played varsity. And they played in the rec league. Both of them played in the rec leagues, and my sister was a good softball player, and I was a pretty good baseball player. So I grew up with the sport. My dad was a good ball player. The game was canceled. Now you're saying, wait a minute, the weather was beautiful yesterday, right? Yes. no umpires. Why do you think that is, folks? I'll tell you my opinion again. I'm here for you. I'm here. I'm a straight shooter. I'll lay it out for you. They don't want to hear the bullshit. They don't even. I heard it's $100. So if anybody wants to do it, call NJA or call your local high school and say, where can I get information? I mean, maybe it's too late. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if they're that desperate, maybe they'll make you take a class, and then next week you'll be back out on the diamond. But people don't want to hear the bullshit. People don't want to hear. I mean, I had to protect the referees in basketball, and the people really just flapping their gums. They weren't really gonna do nothing, but you never know, and you don't want to hear it. That's the bottom line. People don't want to hear to put up with the crap. And that goes back to, excuse me, folks. Hold on a second. That goes back to everybody's son's the next Derek Jeter or Aaron Judd. Okay. Again, you want someone to come for free, not a scout. You're not gonna have to buy me dinner. Tell me who to go see. And I'll tell you what I think from my experience of seeing the kid, Vinny Marzaro, whatever, from Rutherford, on accident pitching against Hawthorne. He's from Rutherford. And you just saw something. I saw Tim Thomas play from Patterson Catholic before they closed against Glenrock. You could tell he had a shot. I didn't know he was going to be in the league for 12 years, but he had more talent than anybody else on the court. James Bouknight, another kid that hope he's doing better. You can just see you just saw the athletic ability in the game and the natural feel. I mean, everybody could be wrong, but you got somebody you want to talk about, tell me, I'll go check them out and I'll give you my opinion. So, and most of them are Division III or nothing. So, let's be honest. But you don't want to hear that, oh my God, over the plate. Come on. Get a blue shirt. Come on, get the chest protector, get the knee pad, the shin guards. Come on. Come on, you want to call them from the bleachers? Come on. That's why I wouldn't do it. I mean, I could use the cash. I wouldn't mind doing the bases, but I'm sure you're going to have to rotate. And I'd rather, I got like side jobs where I know what I'm doing. The coins going, selling the used and some new and gently used merchandise, and doing this. I'd rather do that than hear if they think I'm making a bad call or think I don't know what I'm watching. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, and you've been here before. You know what's coming. I hated the umpires. I didn't get along with them, and to be honest with you, I didn't even want to get along with them when I was coaching. My motto is, we'll be fine if you call them like I see them. So, I mean, I had a little titsy, almost had a shit fit with my daughter one day. The girl was this far away from the plate, from sliding the home plate. The girl on my daughter's team tagged her, and the guy called her safe. I mean, you intimidated by the other guy because he's like president of the league and he had a big mouth? Call the game down. Call the game like you see it. Call it down the middle. See, that's what I mean. I'm getting all... I don't want to get into it, folks. I know they're necessary, but come on, let's go. And I mean, in the rec leagues, I'm to the point where if it's a little bit low, swing. I mean, if it's on the ground, of course it's a ball. If it's over your head, but anywhere else, unless it's way outside or you got to jump out of the way, swing the bat. Let's go. Walking around the bases is boring. But again, I'm getting a little too worked up. Let's pull the reins in. Yeah, that Bachelor. I knew that was going to be a dead issue. But you guys, I mean, I see previews for shows. You guys will watch anything. I mean, I wonder what happened to the floor. Must be over. I mean, I didn't even watch it. And it got my attention, I will admit, but there's so many other things to watch. Speaking of watching, me and the missus saw two series. I don't know if I told you about Stay Close, but me and the missus saw that one, and that one was twisted and turned. You didn't know what was going on with this lady. Um, Supposedly killed somebody, and they were like, "Oh man, it twisted and turned." You had so many suspects. Stay Close on Netflix. It's by some guy, and written or direct or whatever based on his books or something. 6 or 7 Netflix movies, and another one we saw was Good is Gone, or Gone for Good. That was a good one too. That was another one. I'm like, I was lost. I didn't know who it was, but I just wanted to watch it. I wanted to see the next episode to get more, more twists and turns, and I saw the missus was done for the day. She didn't want to. She wanted to go to bed, so I saw Clear Mind. This lady, something happened in her family. I don't want to give you all, go into a spoiler. Something happened in her family, and she wanted to, I guess she had like a nervous breakdown. She went to virtual, and she was working through her problems virtually. And you're like, is this real? Is this? It was interesting. It wasn't great. It was a 6-7 movie. If you see it, you think you like that. You don't know if it's for reality or, I mean, a lot of you people live in virtual reality. The Fanatic, I'm stuck here in reality, folks. I mean, I really think it's the Twilight Zone because, like I said, I see a lot of people that are, they're doing awesome on YouTube. They're megastar or actor or doing the musical, and I just don't see it, folks. Just don't see it. I just don't get it. I mean, again, simple sells, the average person, oh yeah, I'm not average. Sorry. Just like comedians, it takes a lot to get me. It takes a lot to make me laugh. I don't find a lot of things funny. I find a lot of things that like insult my intelligence or um, they're annoying. They're not funny. So I mean, I'm tough. No, I'm hard on everybody. So I mean, the missus wants to always go. So let's go see the comedian. We were gonna go to the racetrack and see the comedian. Listen to the comedian do a little horse gambling, but we didn't make it. I mean, they're gonna be there again, but she doesn't know, never heard of the name, and I think she tried to YouTube her, and I just forget it. I mean, it's only like $20, but before it would be 40. But you never know. Maybe in the summertime, we're always looking for things to do. Um, Stallions won another one, folks. I mean, it's time to watch. Three out of 4 games were really good. I didn't watch all of one of them, and I didn't watch the other one. It was just saw the end, and that was the end. It was a. Ooh, excuse me, folks. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. The ending was good, but I didn't know. I can't say the rest of the game is exciting, but the end, it was hanging in the balance down to the wire, which I guess that's what everybody wants. The Stallions game wasn't in doubt, so that was good for me. And out of 2 games on Sunday, I saw a half of one and a whole later game. They were That was good. I mean, you got to give it a shot. I mean, I know there's other things on playoffs or NBA playoffs are coming, NHL. If you like football, give it a shot. I mean, those were good games. Drafts coming up. I mean, again, Chicago. I still care about them, but I'm not. I have a Urlacher jersey retired. That's one of my favorite, or my favorite player. Um, a hat that my friend got me for Christmas, and a shirt, a T-shirt that one of my daughters gave me, sent me up from Florida. Or yeah, she was still living in Florida then. Um, that's it. The rest of the stuff, like, threw it out, burned it, whatever, because it ain't worth it. So I mean, uh, I'm gonna enjoy it. So, and the ratings are pretty good. If you're on the fence, give it a shot. If you're doing nothing, rainy Saturday, rainy Sunday, look for it. All you can do is give it a shot. I think you'll like it. You like football, you're gonna like it. Are you gonna be like, oh my god, like you are for the NFL? Probably not, and that's acceptable, but it's enjoyable. Take a look, take a gander. Um, Storms are coming again. What are you gonna do? April showers bring May flowers. I mean, I could deal without the flowers or the grass. You gotta cut it, and scenery and greens and shit don't impress the fanatic. I mean, gives me a little give me these little sinus congestion, little allergies. But what are you gonna do? That's just like I see always watching TV. When you're watching TV, you see the help you with your skin or help you take this, and then they tell you what could happen to you. That's okay. I have the sniffly nose. I don't feel like having my heart palpitate or stop or break out in a rash that looks like hives, and bubbling. And most of the time, the ailment is not working. All the side effects, the ailment's not as bad. Tough Tough it out like the old Fanatic, brother. Oh, gosh almighty. Um, I really got nothing left to tell you. I don't know the band yet. Maybe no band. I will ask you, anybody that enjoyed wrestling in the 80s and 90s, you remember the Slickster? The Doctor Style? Check out some Slickster stuff on YouTube. You're gonna laugh. Jive Soul Bro. I don't do nothing but tell the truth. That's what I've been watching. That's why I got no updates for the series, limited series on Netflix or Amazon or whatever. I can't remember. One of them keeps coming up. It caught my eye. Maybe if I remember, I'll tell you that on Thursday. And playoffs are coming up. I'll give you a little preview. Tonight. I think the Lakers and the Warriors are going to go on, unfortunately, but that's where I would go. And tomorrow, I gotta lean towards the 76ers unless Embiid isn't like 90 or 100, isn't anywhere lower than 90%. I think he's too much for the Heat. And the Bulls, the Hawks are nothing. The Bulls are going to beat them, but then they're going to get. So it's probably going to come down to the final spots of 76ers in the Heat, but whatever. But the Knicks, I'm gonna get to the Knicks. The Knicks and the Rangers are starting to garden noise is starting to bother me. We're gonna get into that Thursday. I don't want to, keep this thing running so long. So with that, I'm gonna leave you with this. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. I ain't smiling. I ain't laughing. The Fanatic, serious, kicking ass, taking names, right, collecting receipts. The Fanatic. Till the next time, you know what to do. See ya.